I have a very interesting news for you. Photoshop is now available on your Android device. You can download it for free from Google Play Store. But before downloading Photoshop, I will highly request you, my friend, make sure you watch this video till the end. Because after watching this video, you, my friend, may not be interested in downloading Photoshop. So without any further ado, let's get jump into the video. Okay, so I am on my Android device right now and let me show you how you can download Photoshop on your own device. So just open Play Store and after opening it, just search Adobe Photoshop. And after searching it, as you can see, there is Adobe Express, and after scrolling down, you can see that there is option called Adobe Photoshop Beta. So let me show you that this is a beta app and also this is in the early access process. So just you can download it and there is 100k plus downloads as well. So just make sure you install that, and this is about 312 MB of app and you can download it for free. Cool, so Photoshop is now installed on my device. So just open it and let me show you what is the features and the most cool features of Photoshop on Android device. So after opening it, as you can see, there is welcome message like welcome to Photoshop Beta, and there is sign in options. So I have Creative Cloud subscription plan, so I am opening with that. And if you don't have Creative Cloud subscription plan, so don't worry, you can also use this app for free, but some features are paid, so you have to manage with that. But let me show you that is Photoshop downloading is worth or not. So let me sign in and show you what are the cool features of Photoshop Android. Okay, so we signed in and as you can see, there is the features of Photoshop Android are showing up like quick replace backgrounds, then adjust color, and whatever this is you can read it on your own. But I am just opening that and you can see the cross mark and I'm just crossing it. And then let me show you the interface of Photoshop Android. So after opening it, you can see that there is welcome to Photoshop and there are some video tutorials, and these are made by topmost artists all over the world. And after it, and you can see that there is let's get started and from your photos, new blank canvas, Adobe stock, and whatever it is. And these are recent projects of mine. So make sure this is not created in my Photoshop Android. These are created in the my Photoshop desktop, and my Photoshop desktop is linked with the Adobe Creative Cloud, and that's why I can see them on my Android device. So if I want to open it, yes, I can tap on it and I can directly open them and it will download the document. And as you can see that this is taking some time because this project is little bit heavier, and that's why it's taking some time. So let's wait some time and open it the project. Cool, the document opened after 2 minutes of taking time, and as you can see, the PSD document is finally opened on a mobile device. How cool, isn't it? We know that we can edit PSDs on Photopea by going to Chrome, and yeah, we can edit them on Android, but this time we can directly do it on Photoshop. After opening the document, you can see that there is layer panel and there are tools options over there. Make sure that this app is now in early access right now, so you can face some lags, some jitters in it, so kindly ignore them, because if you're a Photoshop fan, so you can definitely ignore them like I am doing right now. You can see that there is plus icon over here because this is a layer icon over here. After tapping into it, you will find that empty layer you want to create. You can type something and you can choose adjustment layers, because till now adjustment layers are not available in any of the apps right now on Android device, but now on Photoshop you can choose some adjustment layers. And this is image layer if you want to import some images, and yeah, you can do them. And after that, if you choose the canvas, and you can see that there is scale and rotate, like you can scale it and you can make it down, and also you can see there are some jitters in it, and having a great amount of patience, because this app might break your patience, so make sure you have a good amount of patience over it. So just open there and you can see that there is skew, like you can skew it, you can make it distort, and you can perspective. These are the transform features that you get on the Photoshop desktop, and you also get them on your Android device. And there are mirroring as well, like you can mirroring by vertically, you can mirror by horizontally, whatever you like, you can do them. So yeah, after that you can choose that the layer options, just clicking over here, and after that you can choose the layer. And as you can see that whatever edited I have done on my PC, you can see each of the layer and each of the adjustment and each of the groups. For example, if you want to change the text, so go to the text layer, and after going to text layer, you can see, my friend, you cannot change the text because it is done by on the PC, so you cannot change it on your Android device. Either you are having the same Photoshop version like you are doing on the Creative Cloud, and everything is on the same platform and the same process, but you cannot edit on your Android which you have edited on the PC. So it is very disgusting. So that's why I told in the earlier of the video, you cannot edit the text. If I click on the three dots over here, you can see that there is rename option, but this rename option is not limited to the text, it is limited to the name of the layer. For example, if I do this to the 12 to 13 and then I rename it, it is renamed renamed by the layer, not renamed by the text. So it is the best feature of Photoshop that I did not like, that you cannot change any text in Android. So what is the benefit of downloading Photoshop Android if you want to make some urgent changes, whatever unavailability of the PC? So it is a very disgusting feature, you can see them. And also you cannot export the image in maximum resolution unless you have a Creative Cloud subscription plan. So I don't think that downloading Photoshop on your Android is having a very good option. For example, I have a Creative Cloud subscription plan, and if I want to go to the export option, just clicking on the share icon over here, and as you can see there is advanced export and all over the options over there. So I just choose whatever I like, then PNG and then JPEG and the maximum quality, whatever I choose, and I can save it to device. But if you don't have any Creative Cloud subscription plan, you cannot do them. You have to export it in a less resolution. So I don't think that this is a very good feature that is provided by Adobe. For example, I am not doing any changes, I am not opening any PhDs, and if I want to create some new, so what I will do, what features I will get? So let's explore them. So I close this document and let's create a brand new document over here. So just click on there and then you can choose that there is create new canvas, and after choosing that, and there is plus icon over here, and I am choosing an image layer. So if I choose the image layer and then add photos, and you can also browse it from your galleries as well. I choose this photo and let's see whatever the features that you get here. So just click on the plus icon over here and you can choose some adjustment layers. Like for example, if I choose the brightness and contrast, I choose the contrast over here, and I also increase the brightness over a little bit, and I click on OK. And then if I want to make some another adjustment layer, I can also do that, like something like that. If you want to change something and also decrease the saturation, if I want to make it the black and white, I can do that, and I can choose as like that. And also if I want to retouch something, I can do that because there are some remove tools, spot healing brush tool, and all the tools are available. You can change the size for the Instagram or the Facebook of whatever the ratio you like, you can choose them, and also after that you can export them. So yeah, this is something that a very quick editing software that Photoshop has made for the Android device. And yeah, this is a very pretty basic software, nothing expect as like the PC software you see on the Photoshop desktop. This is not like that. And if you want to use the maximum of it as an Android device owner, you can use Photopea, and there you will get much better features than this original Photoshop Android app. And yeah, that is the review of Photoshop Android from my end, and I personally believe that Photoshop is now in testing phase. It is just started for Android device and the iOS users, so it is very basic and just targeted the very beginner editors right now. But I hope Adobe soon releases the top features that are only available on desktop, that also available in the Android and the iOS users. So thank you for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed this video, so please have a like on this. I hope 50 likes for this particular video, and please let me know that you are downloading Photoshop or not, because from your comments I will get a know and understanding of your thoughts as well. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I will see you next time.